Here with us today, Wilson 101.02. A nice tune-up for going back to London and for the championship. Wilson, would you just say a few words about the race today? You pulled away from the pack. A couple comments about the race.
I think first of all, I'm very happy and I feel great for really winning this race. Being my second time coming back to New York and winning this race, it was really very good, despite the fact that it was very cold from the start, a little hills in the Central Park. But after 10K, I was feeling good, and I saw that the guys were very strong. It was really a very strong field, and I knew that it could be a very tough race. But when I tried to break off from the group, I saw that I was really feeling good, and I was in a position to really break off from the group and win this race.
Questions for Wilson?
Yeah, question right there, Jim.
Wilson, was your plan to go, you broke about between 15K, that was where you sort of put your surge in. Was that your plan ahead of time, or were you just sort of, playing the race as it went? You thought you'd see how you felt and make a move when you felt good, or had you thought ahead of time, when I get to 15K, I'm going to push?
I think it wasn't really my plan to wait until maybe 15K, but I think at the start it was not really possible to push too hard because it was very cold, and the group also, you saw that many guys were trying to push, but it wasn't possible because it was really very cold. And after 10K, I saw that the time was a little bit slow, 29:40. And I decided to try to push for the second half to see if I can run a faster time. But the time which I managed to finish, it was really good, and I'm happy for this.
We're also pleased to have our ladies champion with us again, a repeat champion from 2011, fellow Kenyan.
How do you feel?
I think for a marathon pace, with this kind of performance, I think it's really good. And even the pace for the first 10K in a marathon pace, you find that it's really okay. And I've managed to run faster the second 10K, and I still feel good. I think towards my next marathon, I hope that in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I would really be in a position to pick my top level chef. Yeah.
Elliot, right here. Just 1 second. We'll go. We'll be right back to you, Stuart. I'm sorry, Elliot.
Diane, you're
Wilson. You ran your second 10K in about 28:14, which is about 59:30 pace. Looked good out there. There's been some talk about the world record possibly at London. Is that a possibility? Has there been any talk about the pacemaking there? Or are you focused on the time, or just competing in London?
I think it will be really determined by the first half. The timings of the first half, if we shall be in a world record pace and still having a strong group, then I think the possibilities will be very high. Yeah.
Any more, Elliot, again?
For Wilson, speaking of records, one of the next huge barriers in the sport is the sub 2-hour marathon. We're within 3+ minutes of it now. Do you see this possible at any time within coming years, within your lifetime, or sometime very soon, a sub 2-hour marathon?
I think it's not easy. It is not very easy to run a sub 2 hours. But I think the main target, maybe for the athletes at the moment, is to go for a world record. So the more we bring it down, you find that in the near future, the sub 2 hours will be possible.
Barbara?
Caroline, remember a day, would you have taken off faster from the beginning? Would you have taken it out?
I think if it could have been a little bit warmer, you find that even the guys could really run at a faster pace from the start. But because it was very cold, it was really, each and everyone was not comfortable with the cold. So if you try to keep a push, you really feel that you are running faster. But in the real sense, the time is slow.
We're going to have one more question for either the ladies and our champion, and before we go over to our second and third place finisher from that. Chris?
Diane, you've been running indoor track